We are live. How's everybody doing this fine day? My name is Alan Roberts, also known as That Angry Bald Man. Thought I'd come to you from outside here in the South. It's about 74, 75 degrees. Nice. Worked out outside today. Got a great, and I mean absolutely great TRX workout in. If you're a member of our app, you get to join it. Oh, wait. I also did want to let everybody know we still have our coaching sales going on. This is our Make America Healthy Again sales. We have month-to-month, 3 months, 6 months, and 1 year deals. Please do check those out. But today, the deal's there right here. This is them. But today, we're going to talk about how San Francisco has hired the human being bag chair known as Virgie Tovar as a public health consultant. Now, I know what you're saying, like, nuh-uh, because for those of you that have seen Virgie Tovar, you would understand why I would say nuh-uh, but they certainly have. They certainly have hired her as a consultant to talk about weight stigma and weight neutrality. Two phrases that I absolutely cannot fucking stand that are literally made so, like, to end conversation, right? So, but before anything, hey, Sammy, come here, baby. Come here, Sam. Come here. Here, I'll let you. Come here. This is Mr. Kitty, but this is my baby. Hello, Sammy. How are you? How are you doing? I love you so much. Okay, that's my baby. That's Sammy. Anyway, yeah, Mr. Kitty's right here. Mr. Kitty. No, don't like being held like a baby. Okay, then. Not gonna let you crawl all over me. Anyway, but it's funny how you guys know the names of my pets. Mr. Kitty is very cute, but can be a pain in the ass. Just saying. So let's just get to this. This is from End Wokeness. This is Virgie Tovar. Every time I'm like ready to be like, wow, the world has gotten so fucking clownful. This is Virgie Tovar. This is a big announcement. She is working with a team at the San Francisco Department of Public Health as a consultant on weight stigma and weight neutrality. So the city that literally has an app so you can avoid the human shit on the streets, and that's not a lie. That's a true thing. Like anybody that ever talks about how amazing California is, there are some parts that are amazing. Trust me, I like Orange County. That's where Ambrosia headquarters is at. Had a good time there. Pretty fucking based. But San Francisco literally has an app to avoid the human shit on the fucking streets. And I'm not joking. So it makes sense that they'd hire her. It just makes, when you think about that in its entirety, they have an app for, avoiding human shit on the street. She actually looks like the shit emoji. Makes sense to me. But weight neutrality and weight stigma. Let's listen to what she has to say here. There's a little video.
Hi, my name is Virgie Tovar, and I'm the author of You Have the Right to Remain Fat, as well as a few...
You don't have the right to remain fat. I'm going to say that right now. We closed the world down in 2020 for elderly people and fat people. For you to still be fat right now means you are just fucking disgustingly selfish. Unless you are trying to fix it. If you're trying to fix it, I got you. We got this. But if you're like this woman where you think the problem is not your fucking weight, the problem is society and weight stigma and weight neutrality and all that stupid ass fucking woke ass bullshit, you're the fucking problem. You're disgustingly disrespectful to all of society. If you're trying, I get it. It's hard. I am, by the way, 3 years, 11 months today, no binge. I just almost choked up a little bit about that. But 3 years, 11 months today, no binges. I'm so proud of myself, and I'm really proud of Crystal because she's the reason why I've been able to do this. And I'm just very I'm very, very, very grateful because my life would be very, very different if I would have kept on binging. And I still worry about it. I still want to make sure that I don't. But 3 years, 11 months today, I cannot believe it. But here we go.
Few other books on fat positivity and body acceptance.
Literally fat positivity. Like it's a positive thing to be fat in this fucking whack nuts world.
When I think about what people might be surprised by or what you wouldn't think of when you think of eating disorders, I immediately think of being a
She's not, by the way, she's not. It's wild that she is talking about eating disorders when in fact she clearly has one. Like she is clearly addicted to fucking food.
kid. I was a kid in a larger body,
You were fat as fuck kid.
teen in a larger body, and
You were a fat as fuck teen.
so I'm an adult in a larger body.
You're a
And
fat.
the
You're
message I always
a fat as fuck adult.
got from my doctor was shrink your body by any means necessary, and it really
Look how unhealthy she looks and sounds, and she's like going to scoff at being told to lose weight.
felt like there was a sense of a don't ask, don't tell. So
No, you can ask me. I'll tell you. You're a fucking disgusting human being if you think that you should be convincing people that being fat is okay. You're a disgusting, horrible fucking human being. You know, people accuse me of being mean and everything like that all the time. And I always say, if I really hated fat people, I'd tell them to eat more. If I really hated fat people, I would repeat the shit that this woman fucking says, because that is hatred. That is self-hatred for her, and it's hatred to other fat people, because you are actually encouraging people to harm themselves on a daily basis to keep themselves fat as fuck. You're a horrible person. Like fucking horrible. Horrible, horrible person.
because I truly, truly, truly believed, right? And this is where I think the surprise comes in. I really believed that this was about my health. I really
It is about your health.
believe that my doctor was right, because why would I believe anything? Hi.
So it is about your health. That's like you losing weight personally, that is about your health. I know that people don't like believing that. Like she likes to tend to think that she could just be fat as fuck and she's healthy. She is clearly not. Clearly not. Low muscle mass, fucking extra rolls hanging, literally, she has extra rolls hanging off of her face. And I just don't understand why we're still here. Is this 1984? No shit. No fucking shit. It's wild. It's like convince people that that being fat as fuck is okay for them. That way they'll be more controllable. It's insane. Just completely next level stupid. You know? Weight stigma. A lot of people argue that weight stigma is your preconceived notions about fat people. That they don't move enough. Because they don't. If you moved enough to be healthy, truly healthy, you wouldn't be fat. Especially in comparison to how much they eat. Like people assume that fat people eat too much because you're fat, and reality exists. That's why. That's not a stigma. That's a reality. A long, long, long reality. You know. So other stigmas, like the weight stigma stuff is like it causes harm because it might hurt you emotionally, not as much as being fat, and fuck your feelings. This whole weight stigma thing, if you take emotion out of it, it doesn't exist. It literally fucking doesn't exist. And I know people are going to say, well, fat people are super depressed. Yeah, that's mostly because you're fat and what you're eating to be fat, right? That could most of the time be taken care of by not fucking being fat no more. It's so fucking ridiculous. Like, what if a person has anxiety about being fat and your words hurt them to the point where they do something to themselves? They're doing something to themselves every fucking day that they glutton themselves to stay that size. Every fucking day. They are harming themselves every day. We should view it as a form of slow ass suicide. I mean, we do not coddle alcoholics like this. What if you tell an alcoholic that their drinking is bad for them in society? Aren't you afraid of something happening? No. You know what happens to alcoholics? We tell them to get their fucking shit together or they're going to end up in the goddamn street. There is like safety nets built around obesity because the safety net built around obesity makes it so we can keep them obese. It's fucking ridiculous. And then there's weight neutrality. Weight neutrality argues that people of every weight can be healthy and this and that, and that's just not true at all. If for some reason, if being morbidly obese and the food you ate to get yourself morbidly obese, if that didn't negatively affect your inflammation levels, your cardiovascular system, your endocrine system, your digestive system, your GI tract, everything from cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, Alzheimer's, kidney disease, liver disease, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease is ridiculous. We have fucking 10-year-olds with non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Fucking wild. If none of that was true, there would still be this little thing called gravity and the structural limitations of bone, connective tissue, cartilage, those sorts of things. And you being fat as fuck is unhealthy for you just in that way. However, this is all bullshit because being obese does lead to greater chances of Alzheimer's, cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes. PCOS gets exacerbated. It can lead, being very morbidly obese can lead to lymphedema. Lymphedema is caused by the person. Somebody with lymphedema, it's caused by the person. The person normally has to have a BMI of well over 50 before they even develop lymphedema. And it's basically the shutting down of the lymphatic system. So, and fluid collects, right? Not lipedema, but I will point out that if you never get fat, you don't have to worry about lipedema fat. I mean, come on. Like, it's just reality, right? But so that's the reality. Like, all of it is bad for you. There is no weight neutrality. Like, people say this all the time. Like, I am better than the person I was when I was fat. 100%. I am better than that fat motherfucker who I stomped out and will never, ever, ever let come back to life ever fucking again. I fucking destroyed that bitch. And he's going to stay dead because that's where he fucking belongs. Because he was trying to kill us both, so I killed him instead. That's how that shit works. He was trying to kill us both. Fat Alan was trying to kill him and me. Me, the person who was trapped inside of him and himself. So I reached out from inside, pulled my fucking panties up, and fucking axed his ass. So that's the reality. There is no weight neutrality. Weight neutrality doesn't even exist in our society. Fat person is harder on the environment. There's something like a 20 to 40% increased environmental load from a fat person versus if they were lean. That comes from the extra emissions and the extra fuel needed to cart their fat ass around in their car. Because in reality, if you weigh 200 pounds, you're going to use X amount of gas. If you weigh 400 pounds, you're going to use more gas. You also use more food resources, which drives the price of food up, but also puts more waste and plastic into the environment because you bitches eat nothing but fucking straight garbage. And there's the transportation of that food. There's the manufacturing, production of those food-like products. You guys clog the fucking healthcare system. We spend $4.5 trillion a year on healthcare. 90% of that is mental health and chronic disease. Mental health and chronic disease are almost 90% lifestyle related. These are facts found on the CDC website, found on the World Health Organization website. But yet we have these people talking about like, well, weight neutrality. We should all be treated with respect. You don't respect yourself. You don't respect society. Why should I respect you? That's my thing, right? These people say that they deserve and demand respect. You disrespect yourselves and all of society by gluttoning yourself and not trying to stop. Okay? By not trying to stop, by not trying to change your life position, you are disrespecting all of society. I don't respect you. I don't respect Virgie Tovar. I don't respect Tess Holiday. I don't respect these people. I have a little respect for Lizzo, but I think it's mostly monetarily derived. But you don't respect society. Society shouldn't respect you back. Like, we pay way too much respect to fat people. You know how I can say that? Because we subsidize their illness. If every person that ate too much, drank too much, and smoked too much, if you eat too much, drink too much, and smoke yourself into a chronic illness, you should have to pay for that 100% out of your pocket. But the way it works right now, there is that safety net where all of us end up taking care of that person. We all contribute money to help take care of their fucking issues. We make sure that they do not suffer the consequences of their actions, thus fat as fuck. So you don't deserve respect. Fat people, morbidly obese people that do nothing to try to change their life station don't deserve respect at all. They don't deserve respect. We shouldn't be subsidizing their fucking lifestyle. We shouldn't be subsidizing their fucking treatment for what their lifestyle leads to. We just shouldn't be doing that because it's disrespectful on their part to fucking just be fat as fuck and not trying to stop it. I know this is harsh. I know people don't like to hear this, but this is absolutely 100% our reality. You know, I mean, these people glutton themselves, hurt themselves on a daily basis. And we are at the stage now that instead of them trying to stop, we have ass patted them and politically corrected so much that places like San Francisco are hiring a human beanbag chair to be a public health consultant. Next level fucking crazy. That's just next level fucking crazy. But I don't even know, like, I'm never visiting San Francisco. I've never been, never will. I hear it's horrible. But when you have, and to the leaders of San Francisco, when you have druggies shooting up in your streets, shitting so many places in fucking public that you have an app to tell you where the shit's at when you're in San Francisco, maybe, just maybe, you want to hire somebody that's actually fucking healthy to be a public health consultant. Maybe, just maybe, you want to hire somebody that's not trying to convince people to remain in a state of poor health. This is fucking clown world. It's absolutely clown world. There's not even a possibility that anybody should take this shit seriously. It's fucking moronic. But anyway, I will. This is hiring Virgie Tovar to be a public health consultant is like hiring a hobo to be your financial advisor. Very fucking good analogy. Very good analogy, Iron Eagle. Very, very, very good. Let's see. Lisa, how are you? Hope everybody's doing good in the chat here. Let me. I live in San Francisco. This makes me so mad. We have so many considerable problems. We have several health crises, including not enough psychiatric beds and rehabilitation facilities or women's shelters. But yet, they're hiring the Virgie Tovar to be a public health consultant. God, you guys should fucking fire everybody. You guys should fire every fucking body. The people are complaining about food prices, but when you see their carts, it's all junk and garbage. Exactly. Just got here, but your title is horrifying. Oh, it's worse. It's worse, like, because it's true. That's the thing. She is actually a public health consultant for San Francisco. It's true, 100%. Like, I'm sorry, but this is why I can't respect public health anymore either. We had Dr. Fauci, let's see, the leader of public health, one of the leaders of public health in the United States is a morbidly obese man who is mentally ill and thinks he's a woman. And we basically have cities hiring people like Virgie Tovar to be a public health consultant to combat weight stigma and institute weight neutrality. Fucking so stupid. I love making eye contact with an obese person in the mobility scooter at a store and zooming past in my wheelchair. Good for you. What a travesty. No kidding. So I'll take any questions, by the way. Tell me again, Virgie, that me wanting a smaller piece of cake is triggering to you. Yeah, remember that? Like, she actually said that people that tried to lose weight were triggering. That they was fat phobic. I used to work there. That place needs help even more now. Yeah, I'd imagine. And she photoshops herself to be 100 pounds smaller. That's pretty fucking sad. Who did she know the land is? I have no idea. I don't. I have no idea how that happened. I really don't. I mean, it's wokeism is dying. The woke mind virus is dying. You know, it's dying off. But normally when it dies off, when stuff like that dies off, it gets to be very, very, very pervasive in the people that are holding on to it, right? As someone who's seen the governance of these sorts of towns firsthand, this is more about distracting people from the funnel and from the funneling of cash into failing contractors companies than solving anything. Very good insight. Thank you very much. Very, 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 very much. Health is all about the right filter. Exactly. Exactly. I wonder how California taxpayers feel about paying Virgie's salary. Oh, that's fucking brutal. Simply fucking brutal. But listen, guys, here is where you can get the coaching. I am going to go prepare for my next one, which will be in 9 minutes. But I'm going to run to the restroom real quick, and then I'll be back. So I hope all of you people have a great day. God damn.